Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on that notification button so that you will be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please no derogatory comment. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
This platform, I stand with no on where the sample, please emphasize on where. Okay, man. I'm gonna mute for a second. Grace.
Yes.
Grace, good morning, ma. How are you?
Fine, I'm good.
I don't think I know this. I know this account.
I know you don't. This is my first time. I don't usually do this. But I just want to ask a quick questions. One, or I won't say it's a question. It's more like trying to state that, because you see, since this justice of Mohbad started, I've been following, every back and forth with the old justice thing. But now that we've gotten the go-ahead to do the DNA, I think something should be put out there that even if it is negative, the reason behind Baba Mohbad doing the DNA is not because Baba doesn't want Liam, and it's not because Baba doesn't want Baba wants Mohbad's property, but because Baba wants to clear the air. So even if it turns out to be negative, all well and good, and if it turns out to be positive, it doesn't mean Baba will be shamed. But Baba's mind will be rest assured that at least he has fulfilled what every Nigerian wants to know. It's not because Baba is doubting or he's not doubting now. So carrying out the DNA on Baba's part is not because of, say, torí pé Baba will trust any abikini kan. So the other team, the only team will think, now if it's positive, that means Baba will be put to shame. But I just want us to get it that it can be, we have two sides to a coin. It can be negative, it can be positive. So if it is negative, we'll find a way around it. And if it comes out to be positive too, Baba shouldn't be shamed. That's what just came to my mind now. Baba will not be shamed. It doesn't mean, Chojuti Baba, Abikiniko Kiniko. No, this DNA came as a result of the circumstances surrounding Mohbad's death. That's just what I want to just highlight from this whole thing, because it can be negative. She withdrawing, not doing it. To me, I'm 95% sure it is negative. The 5% is for the positive part of the DNA being Mohbad's child, because with her attitude all this while. But I'm just trying to lay it out there too, that if it comes out positive, that we shouldn't shame Baba. We shouldn't. That's just my take about this whole thing. Thank you.
Hello, Madam Gracie. Thank you so much for your wonderful submission. I'm just seeing this account. I think I observed it this morning as well. I saw that Gracie, whatever, but obviously we don't know who is who. But as your submission now has declared that obviously we are on the right path on the DNA, and as that, yes, you are very right. That is what I'm saying. That I don't know. Maybe you joined the live from the beginning. We're still going to have a debate on what if Mohbad, what if Liam is Mohbad's son. And what if, and then after the DNA, if Liam is not Mohbad's son, obviously things to expect and obviously things like, that we can have a little debate about that. It's either two ways, right? Once the DNA is confirmed, I have been involved around DNA, so I know how it works and all of that. So, again, people were asking some questions the other day to us, how is it possible? What sample are they going to use in this case, since Mohbad is dead? Like, how are
And
they?
it should be transparent. We don't want they're going to collect a specimen from somewhere and bring to the court.
No,
It should be a
Yeah, that's what we're saying, that Wunmi is not, or his lawyer is not in control
Okay.
of this
Like they
DNA.
are portraying.
Yeah,
I heard
like
Tolani saying stuff. Oh, they begged her. They did this.
No, they didn't beg her. They didn't beg her. The judge have to call her to get a clarification that, did you give your lawyer permission to agree and accept to have this DNA done? And that's the only reason why they have to call, because they don't want to come tomorrow and say, it's AI telling you, AI telling you, AI, you can laugh, so wait, you don't laugh, but you don't mess up, Gomorrah. They can laugh small.
Let me just take you the scenario.
So
Those who are listening to that thing. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Now let's quickly give a scenario. It's just like somebody now giving a check of maybe millions of naira. You get to a bank and they say, okay, let's call that person behind the owner of this account. If indeed the person gave and is not under duress, the person gave that go ahead. That's what the court did. Not that they begged her.
God bless you.
Not that duress. So
they
she
would say
gave
that
it
maybe the
back.
foot gone to her head or to the lawyer head, because DNA court is not an open court, right? It's a closed door court. So they don't want it to be like, and it was recorded, so that you will not come tomorrow and say, it wasn't me, in Shaggy's voice, it wasn't me. So obviously, they just want to affirm and confirm that she gave her consent. That, okay, yes, because she has no choice. After Davia say, no, why they want DNA? Why is Baba coming asking for DNA? The case will go straight to Supreme. And Supreme will be like, look, Ben, Wunmi, go and do DNA. And it will be Baba's legal team that will take full charge. When I say full, it's not FOOL, capital F, capital U, capital LL. Full charge. F for Freddy, U for universe, L for Lima. Because Baba gone. Lomo Eku.
Exactly.
Lawyer Baba gone. Baba's legal team, for those that does not understand Yoruba, I said that it is Baba Mohbad that lost a child. Not just ordinary child, though, a golden child. A breadwinner. Omologo, Imole, light. So it is Baba Gongon that will say, my legal team, oh yeah, DNA. If that is my lele. Everything that will protect Baba's interest in this DNA to affirm the paternity of Liam is what the court will provide for Mr. Aloba and the legal team. So, Wunmi's lawyer, obviously, in case you don't know Wunmi's lawyer, hold on. In case you don't know him, let me put him there.
Mr. Lagata, why you are putting the picture? Okay, go ahead, you put it.
This Etieworo 2 will be present in the process of getting the DNA done. So people were asking some questions like, okay, how would they take sample from Mohbad?
Sorry, Mr. Lagata.
Yes, ma'am.
So sorry. I came up just to ask that question. I'll be in the background listening to you too. Okay. Thank
No
you so
problem,
much for
ma'am.
having me.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Welcome.
If it was before, we would have allowed you to share. We will say if there
I
was
know,
for the first time.
but I wouldn't want to do this. This is my
You
second
will
account.
share your camera, but you don't turn out the camera down, so don't worry.
Thank you.
We do camera face recognition again. You know,
I
so
know.
people were asking that how is it possible for them to have a DNA done? But let us be factual now and have a better understanding. DNA can be done. Any Mohbad, any part in Mohbad's body can be done to ascertain the DNA of Liam. It doesn't say, some people are saying, say, Baba Mohbad Lomalo. If you remember then, they were saying that, Josie to go and do DNA first with Mohbad to know if he's the one that gave birth to Mohbad. I don't know if anyone remember that period when they were bringing all their shenanigans. We were saying, Baba Mohbad should go and do DNA first. Kinikon, they were, you know, all these anti people. So they started getting a lot of people worried. Could it be, in my brother's voice, could it be, everybody started getting panicky, Mohbad ma lọ go to ọ̀run níbì kan, àbí kíní kan. Everybody started, they just mixing people's head up. And that's what they're doing. So there are enough specimen in Mohbad's body to use in this DNA. Don't panic. Don't be scared. And the DNA will take place in 2 places. They don't have to fly DNA to abroad. Emma worry. Like I said, the legal team, their job, they are professional lawyers. They know what they are doing. And all these concerns from the real public, because we are the public, the real ones. Àwọn kan wà náà tó jẹ́ public náà, tó jẹ́ public. But àwọn àtà public, the publicity, in the real realm, we were worried. Kí ló lè mú Wunmi tó yẹ pé sí ló wá accept pé òun fẹ́ ṣe DNA. Kíní kan, àbọ̀ ti lọ planning kankan, àbọ̀ ti ṣe kíní kan. My dear brother and sister, ẹ má fọ̀, kò ní choice ni. Wọ́n kàn fẹ́ bọ́ stress ẹ̀ kó dàbí gbàdé pé wọ́n fata sí fi yọ̀ sí kó lè dùn. Kò ní choice. It is because kò ní choice. Let us establish that fact. She has no choice. And with about play Mario, taranta, pa. You have 5 lives. But you have 4 lives, grow to 5. Okay, you come. To bá ti jábọ́ sínú kòtò ẹ last one ẹ báyìí. Àkọ́gbọ́, kí ni sound yẹn náà? Each talk go play Mario now. What's that sound? When that Mario, what's that Mario sound though? I down on there to you, love, make I laugh, Drop with you.
Best game in here, Mario.
Mario and Luigi. Ó ti lo first one. Nínú 5 lives. Check Amaka. First one ni pé bàbá fẹ́ ṣe DNA o, bàbá fẹ́ ta àbá ẹ̀ lówó, is after property o, don't listen to my baba call. First one. Second one, ajínigbọ́ lọ ikọ́ wá ká lọ ṣe DNA o, wọn wá o, àwọn là ń dúró dé o, wọn mọ wọn kìíní kan, òun kọ́ ló bílì òun kọ́ ló bíbí Mohbad o, kìíní kan o, kò lè match kìíní kan. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta, àwọn tí ń dúró dé kọ́ sign letter o, kìíní kan bàbá ní bàbá fò. Ọdẹ́kọ̀, wọ́n lọ sign. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹrin, Queen mother sọnù. Wunmi ò ní ṣe DNA. Kò ní ṣe. Parapam,
Láti kó wá sọ ọbẹ̀ lọ́rùn.
Oh boy. When I jẹ coin yẹn, wọ́n jẹ coin. Para wà báyìí. Danger bọ́ọ̀lù yẹn, danger ló ń bọ̀ yẹn. Ọ̀daràn ni ẹ̀dẹ̀ ìwé ọmọ ọ̀tá ni ẹ̀dẹ̀ ó ti jẹ coin.
Oh God.
You know, we are on that pam. Ya wà báyìí sí. Kò ní choice. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ibi kan wà tó máa gba extra life. Wọ́n máa gbé kíní mushroom yẹn tó máa fún ẹ extra life. Kò sí extra báyìí. So ẹ má yẹ kó máa sọ fún wa pé òun ló agree. Ọbẹ̀ anybody o. Phone call yẹn hello ṣé wọ́n ní Wunmi? DNA yẹn ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe. Ọmọ mú date. Lọ́yà bàbá àti lọ́yà ẹ̀ ọmọ pàdé. That was a plan. And the judge can confirm tomorrow if anybody say, it's not me, Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, mo rí ẹ. I spoke to you now. I ask you these questions. Mr. Ibrahim Babatunde, ọmọ Majek, ọ̀daràn ní ẹ má ta finish account. Last card, check up, la wà báyìí. Last card, check up, la wà báyìí. So, at the end of the day, let us not listen to all this. Wọ́n bẹ̀ ni, òun ló ṣe kíní kan, kò ní choice ni o. Yeah, she has no choice. This is her last straw. She has to do it. So, there is something this side of my body that is telling me that wọ́n ti gbọ́wọ́ mi wá. You know, ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí máa fọ́ pátápátá pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan. Lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ báyìí wọ́n á tún gbọ́wọ́ mi wá pé I'm sick. Doctor ní kọ́ máa.
Ike kọ́ máa kọ̀wọ́ sínú ilé ẹni kọ́ máa gbà tán ẹ̀.
Andrew, the excuse me, Andrew.
It's the normal, you know, they will still call, they will say, èrìgì ń dùn, kíní kan.
Ó ń ṣe yín ni, ó ń ṣe yín, ó ń
Ó ń
yàgbẹ́
ṣe
sórí.
yín wúkọ́, ó ń ṣe kíní kan. Wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé àwọn post picture tó ní pé chop náà kù, tí fine boy yẹn chop náà kù, oúnjẹ náà kù pé, you know, wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé àwọn post ẹ̀ before that. But
Ó fẹ́ ga, ó fẹ́ nà.
in all fairness, disclaimer.
Kí làwọn náà máa fẹ́ gbé gbàjà báyìí bí Bobrisky.
On this platform, I will not allow or entertain Liam to be bullied. That boy is a minor, innocent. And like I said before, gbogbo èpè ọ̀rọ̀ òdì tí wọ́n ti sọ sí ọmọ ẹ̀ ní ara kò ní bá mu lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run, ìyá ẹ̀ ló máa forí kó gbogbo ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló expose ọmọ ẹ̀ to all these things. I'm a father, and I will never allow a child to be bullied or whatever. But in this context, his name has to be mentioned. Nítorí pé ó fara jọ nǹkan tá à ń sọ. The Sony Soika. We are not saying it in a bad way. I am not saying it to expose or to subject him to dragging. Please, no way will I do that. So, Laja, because I believe the poor boy needs to know who his biological father is. The poor boy needs to know Tani Ento there's nothing wrong in there. 8 months ago, if this DNA was done jejely and rustically. The boy will not even be in the line. Tábà tí ẹ máa sọ gan, àní sọ àwọn èèyàn ní máa subject ọmọ yẹn sí dragging. Wunmi, that particular one, èmi fi pè é lọ́mọ àlè játijàti. Torí ìkà nìyẹn, òbí, wọ́n tí ìjọ ìpínlẹ̀ tó ń dá ẹ̀jẹ̀ lé ọmọ yẹn lórí. All my kids, I witnessed their birth. Òun mo ṣe máa ń gbé respect fún obìnrin nítorí pé ẹsẹ̀ kan ayé ẹsẹ̀ kan ọ̀run lẹ wà ní moment tẹ́ ń bímọ ẹ̀. Èmi ni mo gé cord àwọn ọmọ mi. I was there. I saw how everything went. Mo dẹ̀ ti tẹ̀lé ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan lọ rí sí labour room. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ ń rọbí lọ́wọ́ báyìí ni ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ jáde sáyé báyìí. Ó dẹ̀ give up because of the stress that you guys go through from when you are dilating to when the head is 3 centimeters to when you are asked to push and there's no strength to push again. Those moments were very, very emotional. Òun ló ṣe máa ń kí àwọn tó bá yẹ bímọ ẹ kú ewu ọmọ, ewu tẹ go through yẹn, ẹ kú ewu ọmọ, ẹ kú ewu ọmọ, because ó lè já sọ́tún, ó lè já sósì at that particular time. Ó tiẹ̀ wá ro ìkúnlẹ̀ abiyamọ ọjọ́ yẹn pé ọmọ yìí kó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìṣọ́kì ni bàbá ẹ̀ gan, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ kó sí gangan bẹ̀. Kí n ṣerú ẹ̀. Now, torí tó gbóyún ìṣọ́kì tó gbé wá fún mi, ṣé mo torí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìbá ṣe DNA ni DNA sọ pé no.
Ishtok, are you hearing now? Ó tuntun ó tẹ̀sí ẹ lójú pé ti sí à.
Bọ̀ aṣáà lọ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ìyá tó máa ń wo ìfẹ́ yẹn, àwọn náà lọ post ẹ̀ ọ́ ṣàgbó àti ìyá ẹ̀ ṣáà sọ pé tó yà àti akọni láti jí. Ẹ̀fẹ́ ìlú rẹ̀ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ìyá ẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ̀ méjì ọ̀lẹ̀ pọ̀ ni. Ayé ń ṣerú ẹ̀. We have seen so many cases here. Jẹ́ pé bàbá tó tọ́ ọmọ ọdún 12, 13, not the biological father. Life goes on. Life goes on. At least don't subject that boy to all this nonsense. It's not fair on that boy. Tí gbogbo orí bá dáríjì ẹ̀ gan, orí ọmọ yẹn ò lè dáríjì ẹ̀. Kò tí dàgbà ni. Internet will never forget. He will go to school. He might play 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He wants to play football. He wants to play tennis. He wants to sing. All these things will come up. Wunmi, ibi tẹ́mi ti ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹ nìyẹn. Ó bá ẹ lára mu, kò bá ẹ lára mu, na you sabi that one. But ìwà ìkà ló wù. Ìkà nìyẹn nítorí pé wọ́n ló gbé ọmọ yìí wá sí orí ìkànnì tí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí drag ọmọ yìí. Tó bá wo ọjọ́ ìkúnlẹ̀ yẹn ni tó ń ké. One thing I have observed, tẹ́ bá bímọ yẹn tán, tọ́mọ yẹn jáde máa kọ́kọ́ dákú lọ bí 1-2 seconds. Tẹ́ bá máa lajú báyìí, ọmọ mi dà, ọmọ ní baby is fine. Ẹ tún máa wò pé sọmọ yẹn máa sunkún. Tó bá ti gbá báyìí, tó bá ti ké, ìrònú bẹ̀rẹ̀. Àbí wo go through gbogbo yẹn ni, ṣùgbọ́n nílé alágbo ló bí sí. Did you not go through all those processes for you to realize and remember that particular time, tó bá ti wá tọ́mọ yẹn bá ti ké tán, tó ti wá aṣọ mọ́, wọ́n wá gbé sí ẹ láyà.
No, they will do that kind of thing for Nigeria.
They know they do it for Nigeria. Wọ́n wá gbé sí ẹ láyà.
That kind of thing for Nigeria now, forget that thing. They know they done.
Nígbà tí mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì mi.
They do it. They never do it.
They do it to They do it to Nigeria.
Ojú lámbà ni. Lámbà ni tó yìí.
Ó ṣe ilé alágbo náà, ilé alágbo ló bímọ sí.
Ọbẹ̀ ṣe parí alágbo. Wọ́n ṣe
Wọ́n máa ń ṣe lọ hospital bọ̀ wọ́n kì í ṣe ilé alágbo.
You know, and I asked my mom that, Mom, you know that the man tó ti bímọ yẹn tán.
Mi ò gbọ́n ṣe ní alágbo, but mi bímọ ní alágbo náà nù. Because tó bá ń ṣe ni kò ní máa fi ìwé ìwé báyìí náà.
You know, husband is always outside the labor room. No, mommy Rianu. All my children, I was in there. I was in the labor room. My daughter was born.
Lagata, can I just say something?
Yes, ma'am.
When they are conducting this DNA, can they just confirm self and do Wunmi DNA with Elia?
Mi lóore jẹjẹ gẹ́tì kan tí mo sọ nìyẹn.
I mean,
let's even forget about the way tó ń ṣe nípa olùhàmọ́ yìí. If truly she's a mother,
you know,
and she cared that much, kò ní take a long life báyìí láti take ohun òṣè DNA.
Honestly,
Let's not take it away. Let's be realistic. This is a homicide case. Now everybody see Adura Gongo. Is she standing for her own son that passed away? One way or the other, she wants to protect herself. And what she has been using that child as a shield. Yeah. That's why every time she keeps posting the child. If they talk about one thing, she'll say, "Shaitori your mommy, lefin bully your mom." They are asking you a question, you will throw Pikin inside. They asked her a question, where were you when this thing happened? Is it about Canada? Is it because I didn't give him placenta? That was how I was this. Don't say I'm the one that killed him. What's in Jewo? Like, see, why it is up where you killed? One beer? Is it because of Canada? So she's trying to protect herself. Definitely she might have carried. We all saw the picture. So that narrative of, but it's proper they do a DNA just in case they want to come with the story that is swapped. That's the only reason.
Let me comment. Thank you. First, Mr. Lagata, good morning, and every other person in the comment, in the panel. And to all the commenters, thank you. I think the reason why Mommy Lone Ranger is she continued to talk about that, DNA between the Black Widow and the baby is because of the way the Black Widow is treating the baby. But then one thing Mommy Lone Ranger forgets is that this is Gen Z generation. There are people in this generation that will sell their baby on the name of Bone Street. The stupid things that are happening, yeah?
Yes.
Stupid things that are happening. They will sell the baby all because of, maybe Range Rover or this thing. They don't care. Just in the news a couple of days ago, a lady, she carries 7 men, knock 7 men. She's flaunting. She said 7 men knock her. It's a Gen Z thing.
Please put her age. She's 23 years old. Gen Z.
She's 23. You understand? Yeah. She's 23 years old. So she knocked 7 men, and she's still on the internet. I'm coming out.
What you are saying is not the reason. I will still tell you my reason.
I'm coming. I know. I'm still going back there. I'm just citing an example. You understand? So this is Gen Z. Now, the reason I am thinking, the reason why you are requesting that the DNA be done between her and the baby is because normally a mother should be the shield for our children. But this lady in question, this Black Widow, she is now using the baby as a shield. She is supposed to be the one to be receiving the bullets for the baby. But now she is now using the bullets, she's now using the baby as a form of a shield to prevent bullet from getting to her. That's the reason why whenever anything happens, she presents the baby. If anything happens, she presents the baby. If anything happens, she presents the baby. If they say one thing, the baby. If they say another thing, the baby. If they say another thing, the baby. So she's putting the baby in the front so that everybody will see the baby, and the baby alone and nothing else. That's what she wants people to see, so that people will pity her and say this. She's a nursing mother. Oh, she's a single mother. And we give attention to genuine single mothers deserves the attention. They deserve the care. So she is forcefully putting herself to be one of the single mothers, so that the love and the care that single mothers receive from the outside, she want to be a part of those that are receiving the distance. But then it is not possible. You understand? So she is using the baby as a shield. She's a Gen Z this thing. She doesn't care if any. I stand to be corrected, yeah. But Mr. Lagata, this woman in question, this lady in question, she doesn't care if anything happens to the baby.
Yeah,
she doesn't care.
Yes, thank you very much, Istop.
Can I say something before you go on?
Okay, ma'am.
Where I draw my question, what I'm thinking from. The day she gave birth to that baby, Baba was there a day before she gave birth to that baby at Lekki. She was not in labor. Baba left around 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. a day before she gave birth. On the day she gave birth at Ikorodu, in Berigbe self.
Berigbe, yeah.
All right, these are people that are classic. Excuse me. Let me just give you the lowdown of where I'm coming from. I might not be right. But where I'm coming from, this is a lady that they are big now. They cannot live in Ikorodu again. What make her not to give birth in Lekki? Even though this young man, Ileri Oluwa, did not like hospital, they are Yalagbo in that area in Lekki, Aja axis. Why didn't she go there? That's my number one question. Another one is this Gen Z generation, when they are pregnant, they want to do their baby bump and do the what are they calling photo shoot of it, and everywhere once they give birth they throw it out there. Wunmi only wear one black gown the day of baby shower, and that was the picture. You have never seen her going to an hairdresser and someone snap her picture. You have never seen her going anywhere with that pregnancy and there's picture of her outside. And if she have it, Wunmi, she'll throw it everywhere. Me, I'm questioning that baby. I've seen it before where students gave birth in Yalagbo and run away and they said the baby to someone. Okay? So I'm not saying Wunmi cannot give birth to, but what I'm saying is I want her to come out, do that DNA with that Liam. My mind is telling me another thing, but I don't want to say too much. But what I'm thinking is that in this generation of us, where you see children that, Gen Z generation being pregnant, and you want to give birth, you are in labor. Because they have to go through that the water side to get to Berigbe, the way Baba used to go, and you are in labor. Your father-in-law was there at least a day before you go there. If you are in labor, before you go, you cannot go and tell me that it is that morning you want to go and sail to where you want to go and give birth. Then there is Halagbo in Lekki. Since you guys are big enough, why don't you give birth to that baby in Lekki? Because you don't want to become the Berigbe people again. You have lived there, you have been in the bottom area, now you are classic. Why don't you give birth? You cannot be living in London the way you are living in UK and your wife is pregnant. You now say go and give birth in Nigeria. Now. Let her do it. Check if you are the mother of that baby. Aside that you are pushing her and pushing the baby out everywhere. In my head, I'm like, I cannot be living in America and be pregnant. And then 2 months to have my baby. And now say I want my baby to go to Nigeria. To me, America is classic than Nigeria now. And I want to have my baby where it's classic. Even though Mohbad said, I don't want to go to hospital. Sheko si Alagbo ni Lekki Atajani.
Someone said on the placenta side as well.
I said they are children that they don't have placenta. Why? Because once you be one thing, you're not going to want to marry out salo. So if you want the students to give birthday, one that is stop placenta, you're not going to want to do so many things. Don't they share?
Mommy Lorenja.
Huh?
Mommy Lorenja. You got that sauce?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, she mini eti pako.
Mo ṣe light lórí nǹkan tó sọ yìí ni because I see someone do something like what she said now.
What the getting point
I see some people do something like what Lorenja is trying to explain. And they did not have placenta too.
No,
because the room has been more yẹn.
Look, let me tell you something. Nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ tí ó pọ̀ láyé òde òní, people sex children. I've seen it severally.
I've seen it before.
Now,
but Mommy Lorenja,
yes,
that was back then anymore. That was like 8 years ago. Don't shake it to no viral and they do something like this, like you said. When they start doing it, there is something they normally do.
Why like if you too long you're singing, every time she wants to.
Oh my daddy, won't know you. Only was my
Thank you.
Let Agatha speak.
I was speaking because before accountability is on. My sister, you know, Mommy Lorenja, what you just said now, it shouldn't even be taken lightly. I am telling you, because, you know, this incident happened in, it was in Jeburu side. This was like 1999, 2000, where this lady wanted to marry Omoluwu by all means. On bimo, on womo. Ṣé mo pé ọmọ wa ń ṣọ́ ó dàbí gbá ni wọ́n máa ń fi gbá yẹn sínú ẹ̀ tó yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn kò dédé rí pé ó travel lọ síbi kan another ocean state ó dẹ̀ padà dé wọ́n ti róyún inú ẹ̀ all this time wọ́n ti negotiate pẹ̀lú àwọn ìyá léwu ọmọ yẹn ọmọ so nígbà tí ọmọ tó wá bímọ yẹn tó jọ ọkùnrin ọ̀nà tẹ̀ tó kọ́ attempt obìnrin bọ̀ ọkùnrin ni wọ́n wá fún obìnrin yẹn torí pé ó fẹ́ jọba ọba ní ọkọ ẹ̀ ọba lọ́la ni ó fẹ́ kó ní àrólé ọkùnrin ẹ wá imagine pé wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ gbóbìnrin kò work pàtó wá rí ọkùnrin wọ́n wá swap ọmọ òkú ọmọ fún ẹni tó bímọ láyé tó gbé wá tẹ́lẹ̀ ọmọ wọ́n wá swap ẹ̀ fún ẹni yẹn after 10 years lọ́ tó confam pé ọmọ yẹn kò ń ṣe ọmọ bàbá tó bímọ fẹ́ joyè ni wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣòro fọmọ yẹn náà wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣòro dílé kíní ẹ̀ dẹ̀ cast Ìjẹ̀bú-Òru mi mọ anybody tó bá mọ story yẹn. Sorry, wọ́n bínú bọ́dà mi ó possible.
Okay, let me now tell you something. So ẹ rántí pé ńgbà tí Mohbad kú.
Kò breastfeed mọ́mì.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ dé ó ní ṣọ́ọ̀kì Mohbad ò jẹ́ kó breastfeed. Àjọṣe orí tí gbogbo wa gbé sórí yìí no be empty brain dey inside. I've been saying this in all platforms. You did not breastfeed. Ọmọ ò ní placenta.
Mọ́mì ló rẹ̀ ń
Who are you?
Ìgbà táwọn ọlọ́pàá máa gbé wọ́n ní wọn lè arrest ẹ̀ torí pé wọ́n lè béèrè pẹ́sọ̀ torí pé ó ní difficulty láti breastfeed.
Ẹ máa sinmi. Kí ni wọ́n ti ń porúkọ ẹ̀ Kàrímọ́ kò mọ̀gbà tó lóyún kàn gbọ́ pé bímọ ni. And nínú ilé tí wọ́n ń gbé òun àti Mohbad ò kì í sùn sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì kan. There are so many things. There are so many things nínú ilé yẹn. There are so many things. Ẹni tẹ́ ti kó sínú gbá tẹ́ ti gbé orí ẹ̀ sí kìíní wọ́n sùn sí yàrá kan.
For a newly-wedded couple.
Nemoli. And Karimo said something. Ó lé mi ni mo fún lówó kó lọ kọ́ makeup. Makeup artist can turn you to a pregnant woman láyé tá a wà yìí. Everybody fi sórí ni. I'm not saying ọmọ yẹn o bóyá ọmọ yẹn àbí but there are a lot of things going on tó surround ọmọ yẹn tó heavy. Wunmi ó mú ọmọ yẹn ó ti kí ara ọmọ yẹn bọ́ ẹrẹ̀ tó pọ̀. If they do it and it's negative, and Ileroluwa is not the father, they have to check. Because, Buruju.
We'll put that down and ask if that is if it's possible.
Can I quickly add one point? You will speak, please. Can I quickly add one point? Anybody that dies, a father dies, a child, no matter how small you are, they will put sand on that child's hand and pour. But that child never poured sand on Mohbad's grave. The child never poured sand. Tell your back.
Maybe not Gen Z
sand. No, it's not Gen Z. You must pour sand on your father's funeral. But that 100%. Child never 100%. Poured sand. You will put sand on the baby's hand.
My father's last child, when my father died, the baby was 7 months. My father's last child was 7 months. And I was like 9 years then. I'm telling you, everybody buried that man. Which is Liam. I noticed that and I said it on then on music pivot platform. All this thing I've been saying it from before I come to all this platform. So there are a lot of things I'm telling you. There are a lot of things to Farako.
Thank you, man. Let us hear from Ayomi Embelembe quickly.
No, my brother. All right, I will not take much. Just want to bring out some points from what